class, Miss Green here. I wanted to film a supplementary video for this week since the video that I did on week 6 was outside of the gates of Lafayette Square. I came down to film that on a Saturday, which is obviously one of the heavier traffic days here in DC. A lot more people out, and so the gates to Lafayette Square are closed then. But it's open now during the week, and I am here in Lafayette Square. The White House is behind me, so you can get a lot closer view of it. And I'm going to take you guys kind of around here and touch back on some of the things that I spoke about, and also give you guys some new information about some of the stuff that's going on here and relating it to modern events and the discussions to that. Alright, so White House is directly behind me, very close, and then behind me you see a statue here inside a fence that is a statue of Andrew Jackson. And the reason why Lafayette Square is closed down right now and there is a fence around this statue is because during the BLM protests there was a group at one point kind of early on after the killing of George Floyd. Sorry, my kids are talking and I blinked. But after the killing of George Floyd, and the protests were really strong here in DC, some protesters came, tied ropes around the statue and tried to pull it down, protesting, you know, a lot of the negative history surrounding Andrew Jackson. They were stopped and arrested before they could pull it down, but the gates went up here and then they went up surrounding Lafayette Park, closing it on the weekends, and they have that still blocked off to assess damage and kind of see what they need to do. So we're going to walk through Lafayette Park here, and I'm going to walk you guys up to the Decatur House, which I briefly spoke about, but you didn't get a really good view of it. So again, the Decatur House is right here off of Lafayette Square, just one block from the White House, and it is one of the few places that are left today that show slave quarters or show that slavery existed in the urban setting here. So we'll walk over here quickly where you guys can get a better look at the front of that, and then I want to take you out front on these gates to show you guys a lot of the artwork and a lot of the imagery that is up in protest of the Trump administration, up in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. And I will show you guys St. John's Church and you get a better look at that. That also has gates around it, but there's some artwork outside the building that is really beautiful that I want you guys to see. Alright, so I'm coming up on the Decatur House. As you can tell, it's a very, very short walk. Last time I showed you guys the gray area behind it. This is it right here. And that would be the slave quarters back when slaves lived here. And again, of course, as I mentioned before, slaves were in the White House for, I think it was 8 of the first 12 presidencies, and slaves also worked in construction on building the White House. So that's the Decatur House that I mentioned in my earlier video there for you guys. And now we'll walk outside the gates, leaving Lafayette Square, and there's the gate there that is open. It was closed last time, and I'll show you guys what's going on out here. So directly across this street, see if you can see, there is some scaffolding and some coverings there. There's some construction going on, but it is plastered with posters and drawings. You've got portraits of Breonna Taylor, Black Lives Matter, I Can't Breathe, a lot there, and a lot of that will be over here as well. So I will walk this way, and I'll get out of the frame for you guys so you can kind of see what's going on, and I'll let you guys take all of that in. Get to an area that's got a lot of the posters here. Alright, so this is where I was in the first video where there was music playing, there were a lot of people, it was really loud. Alright, so here you've got sections that says an appeal to heaven, an invitation to pray. This is an area where people on the weekend were standing and preaching. There were some people that were passing out pamphlets, things like that. A couple people further down were talking about various conspiracy theories and stuff like that. So coming down, you have some artwork there. Lesbians for Biden-Harris, Black Lives Matter, dump the Trump. So we'll walk through here. I know that it is backwards for you guys. So actually what I will do is I will stop this video and I will record another one for you guys so you can see everything correctly, so it's not backwards for you guys. All right, bye.